All right, guys. A few minutes in front of the report, and crude oil just stopped out of its trade and getting to target 3 and getting below the 200 momentarily, but then closing back above it. So still in this whole testing area right in here. Not a lot of range today on crude, less than 70 cents. If you look at the high and the low, what is it, like 66 cents or something like that? Just doing it in my head. 76, whatever, something like that. Anyway, so that trade finished, and let's see what happens when the report comes out. 4 for 4 is pretty good, Paul. Last week was a pooper for me. I don't know. I thought the 377 was rather unattractive, the way it got caught up in that tight range. Yeah, and I noticed that unleaded is certainly a challenge today. I mean, unleaded, I think, is one of those markets that when you see it trading in low range and just a lot of zebra stripes, I don't know, maybe that's the day you just don't try to do too much. So the low is way down here. The high is up in here. That 200 moving average has been a magnet, and this is on the 377, which definitely looks different. But, you know, somewhat in the middle of its range today, where it's at right now. All right, so the report coming out. You can see it happen. Let's see if it comes down and tests the lows. So we'll wait our 2 minutes. So currently in that short right there, a lot could happen though. If we end up having to take that trade, the entry would be at 02. But now there's a possible long at 66.16. And so at this point, we'll be looking at 66.17 for a long, but we've still got 30 seconds. A lot could happen. But the get in sync trade is the long trade, but you want to go one tick above the entry just to make it push through. And that's if, we'll see what happens in the next 5 seconds, but it looks like that will be a valid long setup, and it is. So that's a long at 17. And that's targeting 28 and 33, and the stop at 99, unless things change.
Order filled.
Same trade on Spotlight. It did get long. So now it's got to push through the 200, and we are right trading back up into the middle of the reaction. Let's see if it can push its way through these moving averages. Look at how the 50 is above on the momentum bar, but it's below on the tick chart. But we're still kind of in between the two in that test area. Money management, of course, is there at 26, or actually it would be 27 because of the one tick adjustment. But so far, price action is stalling out, but that's, look at where, you know, we got to get through this zone. That same price level on the chart that we've seen the price kind of orbiting around. And now the 25-cent level, the next challenge. Look at it bounce right off of it. Can it push through? And there it is, money management. So we can lock in our one tick and hopefully, well, actually we wanted to get to 27. I take that back. It only went 9 ticks. That's if you're not accounting for the adjustment.
Order filled.
All right, so there's money management and full target. So full winner.
Order filled.
And target 3 also. And if you're trailing, 66.23 now is the trailer. 66.24. I was tempted to trail, and I couldn't take off my target 3 fast enough. I should have. I was looking at those other green trades, which are indicating strength, these 2 other add-ons. But anyway, target 2, target 3 winner, and now trailing, and definitely making some headway. So the trailer now is at 66.29. Target 4 reached on Spotlight, all 4 targets, and stopping out at 28. So target 3 did better than the trailer anyway. But a great trade, a great session. This is what we are used to. This is what we want to see. Every now and then there's a pooper, but it happens so seldom. And that's it. That's a wrap, guys.